When people hear that I've been in a government for more than 20 years, actually 25 years to be exact, they often ask me one question: why did you stay? I smile because the answer isn't simple, but the story is I grew up in one of the poorest provinces in the country, that's Northern Samar, although it's not used to be very poor now. My parents were both public servants. My mother is a retired public school teacher, while my late father was a policeman. And as a little girl, I would watch them serve our community with passion and dedication. I didn't fully understand it then, but something in me knew I wanted to be like them. I wanted to serve. I wanted to become a public servant. But let's be honest, it's not easy. Public service is not glamorous, as you know. It's long nights of working, endless meetings, and weekends even spent on far-flung communities. It's making do with tight budgets like in our department, navigating shifting priorities every time there's a change in leadership, and constantly learning to adapt, adjust, and persevere. It is demanding, sometimes really exhausting, and still, I stayed. Because, after 2 decades, I've learned one truth that continues to anchor me. Public service isn't sustained by titles, it's sustained by purpose. Because at the end of the day, our real work is not written on our business cards, it is written in the lives that we quietly touch, often, sometimes, no credit, no applause, or recognition. Public service is shaped not by the big events, but by the quiet moments no one sees. It's a student from a remote island who tells us, Ma'am, dahil sa digital training, nagkaroon na po ako ng trabaho at hindi ko na kailangan umalis sa pamilya ko. It's the barangay captain who tells us, Ma'am, nang dahil sa wifi, hindi na kailangan namin magmadali because actually we can already communicate if there are patients, indigent patients in our community. We can just really talk to them, communicate with them directly. Is a mother who walks up after a capacity building workshop and tells us that and saying thank you that her daughter now has a better chance at a digital future. It's the LGU staff who tells us nang dahil sa e-government system or e-government training na binigay namin, there were no more long lines of application in their municipal hall and that the revenues have increased. So these moments don't make the news, but they are the heartbeat of public service. Over the years, I have held different roles. I became project manager and bureau director handling ICT industry development in the country, and now a regional director handling countryside empowerment. But I discovered something important. Positions change, missions evolve, titles come and go. But purpose, our why, endures. And my why has always been very clear: to bring opportunities to the countryside. That's why I opted to become a regional director of MIMAROPA. To empower communities often left behind. To ensure that every Filipino has a fair chance to succeed in a digital world. This purpose guided me through transitions, promotions, leadership shifts, even moments of doubt. Because once you anchor yourself in purpose, you are unshakable. I learned that the most important, meaningful work often happens in silence. It happens in meeting rooms. Sometimes it ends around 11 p.m. or beyond midnight when you're designing a program that might change someone's life. It happens in the field, in boats that sometimes take us more than 10 hours traveling through rough seas, in vans that sometimes take us more than 10 hours, 15 hours to reach destination passing through rough roads and dirt roads. going to places others forget. It happens in honest conversations, in listening, in showing up again and again, even if it's hard. This is the part that people don't always see, but this is where real change begins. So, public service is not just about being visible, public service is about making others visible, their needs, their dreams, their potential. It's lifting people up, it's helping them rise with dignity, confidence, and hope. And after more than 20 years, I still believe in public service. Perhaps now more than ever, despite the bashings about government. Because I have seen that when one sincere public servant shows up with heart, with humility, with purpose, communities rise, partnerships form, hope grows, and hope, once planted, is contagious. So today, I leave you with this thought. Public service is not about job description. Public service is a daily decision, a decision to care, a decision to serve, a decision to be the light in someone's difficult day, in someone's struggles. And you don't need to have a high position to make a difference. You just need purpose and the courage to live it. Because at the end of our careers, we won't be remembered for our titles. We will be remembered for the lives we uplifted. And that really is the heartbeat of public service. And that is why purpose will always outlast position. Thank you.